Hi everybody, welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, your intuitive host, and as always we're here to get you into the positive zone. We want to empower you with the 411 you need in your life to make it a little happier. Put a little pep in that step, and there really is a light at the end of that tunnel. Alrighty, and if you're watching live, you can call us on this TV studio line, which is 516-629-3705 or 3715. If you're watching the rebroadcasted show, no worries. You can always call in when we're doing a live show, and that information will be at the end of the show in the credits. And it's usually the last Thursday of the month, so just mark your calendars or check us out on Facebook. We're always there too. In your face, Grace. And it's our pleasure and privilege to give you the information that you need, whether it's about your family, your friends, your finances, health, whatever. You need to take that weight off your shoulders, breathe a little easier, do the exhale. We're here for you. And tonight we have one fabulous show. OMG! It's awesome. We have the one and only Michael John Fierro with us this evening, and this is his book, You Know Your Name, Look Up Your Numbers, or make John do it, okay? He has
Michael.
Again, I did this to you. Michael John Fierro, here he is. This man, I have been torturing him since I first met him, calling him John, okay? Freudian slip, he would have a lovely time with that, I'm sure. However, Michael, you know why? I know why. My ex-husband, God rest his soul, his name is Michael. I love the name, but I just keep going to your middle name. So, Michael John Fierro, it makes me repeat it, por favor, okay? And have that stick in your memory. You Know Your Name, Look Up Your Numbers is the book. But we have the real deal live and with us. And Michael, thank you for your patience and your kindness. I'm so sorry. I'm really not doing it on purpose. I'm really not.
No problem. Okay. Again, it happens frequently, which is kind of interesting. And more often than not, it's someone who's a psychic or intuitive that does that.
Wow. So we're all doing it to you.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder
if at first, did you ever ask your mom if she wanted you to be called John and your dad wanted you?
No. Well, what's interesting is, and I always share this when I do a lecture, I believe very strongly that you pick your name and your birth date.
Right.
And from a numerological perspective, everything about you is within the context of your name and your birth date.
Okay.
And your soul knew who you needed to be and what you needed to do when you came to this plane.
Right.
So it picks the name.
Right.
Before I was born, when my mom was pregnant with me, my parents told everyone that if I was a boy, my name was going to be James Allen. And my name was James Allen until the moment the nurse walked into the room and said to my mother, "What's the baby's name?" And she answered, "Michael John."
Wow.
So
I'm not the only one. Even your own mama. And on that note, we're going to go to the beautiful Maureen, who's standing at the microphone. Maureen, thank you so much, you beautiful Capricorn, you. And before the cameras went up here, you had graciously given Michael,
to wear a name tag.
Yeah, your information so he could get your numbers for you. So we're going to let him roll with you for a little bit here.
Well, Maureen, you have a 6 life path. So 6 in numerology is very much a number that's of service to other. It has a very strong affinity to home and to family. And again, it's the number of teachers and healthcare workers and counselors, very much a number that does for others. What kind of work do you do?
Psychiatric nurse practitioner.
Okay.
Bingo.
Service to others. One of the cautions for you is that you will have a tendency, beyond the scope of your job, you do have a tendency to attract people with problems. So it's very important for you that you establish boundaries in your life, that people don't take advantage of it. Do you garden at all?
Yes.
Okay, because it's a very, 6s have a real connection to Mother Earth, and gardening is a very good exercise for you. It's a good kind of a Zen practice for you. So kudos to you on that. Were you a bit of a party girl when you were young?
I wanted to be.
Huh?
I wanted to be.
Were there restrictions on your freedom?
Yeah.
Okay, because you have a 5 challenge in the first position. So that 5 in numerology has a lot to do with transition and change and adventure and excitement and the human condition. So when it shows up as a challenge, that could be the indication there that there were some restrictions on your freedom, and when you broke loose, you may have gone 180 degrees in the other direction.
It's like breaking out of Catholic school.
Exactly.
The Trouble with Angels.
Exactly.
You ever see that movie? It's I think that depicts what the energy he's imparting to you here.
And did you have any difficulty in school when you were young?
Yeah, yeah.
Because without knowing your full name, but just based on your first name, with that 5 challenge, that would be a strong indication of what is considered ADD behavior. For me, in my work, it's an overabundance of 5 energy. There's an innate curiosity that you have. You're very curious. You want to learn and experience a lot of things, but you also get bored very easily. And what happens with the 5, when they get bored easily, they just drift and they go find something new to work on. So again, without knowing your full name, you have 3 5s in the spelling of your first name, which is an average amount. So I'm thinking you have a few more E's or N's or W in your full name.
No W.
How about E's or N's in your middle or last name?
Yes, N's and E's, yeah.
How many?
In my last name?
Yeah.
Or my maiden name?
Yeah.
2 E's and an N.
Okay, and what about your middle name?
2 E's, no N's.
Okay, so you have 8 5s in the spelling of your name. The average number in the average name is 3 to 4. So you're double the average. So there is this part of you that's very restless. You really do need to live an experiential life. Contact with other cultures and different worlds is very good for you. But you also have a very quick mind, so you pick things up very quickly, which lends to the boredom part because you get things quickly. And that's where your difficulty would have been in school. Because as we all know, when they teach a lesson in school, they start on Monday, they end it on Friday. You probably got it by Tuesday. And then you're left with 3 days of entertaining yourself, and that's where these children today, they call them ADD. My advice to parents when they come to me, and I've identified it in numerous children, is you need to talk to the educators and tell them my child needs to be kept occupied. Pay attention to what he enjoys and let him go his way with that.
So true.
And also you're currently in a 5 personal year, so this is a year of change for you. Could be a new job, could be a new residence. Do you plan on traveling?
Not that far.
You might.
Not that far.
It may come up that you do. Again, 5 is not a year where you sit still.
What about Florida? What's going on with you in Florida?
We have a son down in Florida.
You have a son down in Florida. Well, intuitively, I'm hearing that there's a trip down to Florida. As soon as he said, I can't help it. It's occupational hazard for me too. I listen to people and things pop into my mind. And I tell that to a psychiatric nurse and see how you feel. Okay. And bada boom. So they're showing me you going down to Florida, and it could even be an impromptu thing, Maureen, like you're going for a long weekend. Okay.
We had planned to, and something happened, and we had to postpone it. But we have a daughter in California too. 2 daughters in California.
Okay, well, the postponed, planned thing in Florida, getting rescheduled.
Yeah.
Okay. The California Dreamin' trip, that's happening too. All right. So this is what he means when he says, "Oh, I'm seeing travel." And what's fabulous about our work is that it's not always left brain logical, linear. It's the creative, intuitive right hemisphere that fires up and says, but life is full of surprises, isn't it? And that's what he's telling you about that number 5, number 5, number 5. The Beatles song number 9. Well, you're number 5, number 5. And so it's changed. Let's a new environment, new. You do it through reading. Are you a voracious reader? Yeah.
Yes, I do enjoy it.
Oh yeah, Mama. I'm seeing like a library behind you, and I feel that this is how you journey as well. You astral travel at night. Okay, when you sleep, you're they can't keep me down now, and then your consciousness just expands and goes all over the place. But reading, that's where you lose yourself. That's how you travel as well on an intellectual level. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So I want to say that both trips to Florida, California, safe and sound, no worries. Okay. And what's up with St. Patrick? Something to do, somebody saying prayers or sending a novena to St. Patrick for you. Okay. And I want to say, and you know, people say, oh yeah, her name is Maureen. Of course you're going to say that. Well, my Irish grandmother on the other side is telling me this, and I'm not going to go against her and not give you the message, because I won't sleep tonight, okay?
Thank you.
So she says, child, she says, it's coming your way, okay, in the brogue. So there's something to do with Ireland. Okay.
My grandmother was born there.
Ah, your grandmother was born there. And did she pass like 20 years ago?
Yeah, 92.
Yeah. Okay, she's with you right now.
Oh, well. That's
okay,
great.
And she's the one to say that she's going to get you to go home, and that's what she calls Ireland home. Okay, and County Cork, where's she from?
Kerry, Tralee.
Okay, Cork and Kerry are right next door.
Yes, they are.
My grandmother's from Cork, yours is from Kerry. Okay, and they'll meet in between. It's going to be lovely. And she said that there's something to do with drawing and artistic work. She says that she loved to doodle, or she loved to, you know,
sketch.
Yeah, sketch and do things. And there's something that you're going to find, or something that's going to be given to you that she's done, that is really going to resonate and be a message from above with love, that you know that what I'm telling you is true. Okay. Even though I do this work, and I have been since my 3 near-death experiences at the age of 7, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Not time to say goodnight, Gracie, and I'm still here. I know that what they want you to embrace with your heart and soul is that you're not alone. They're always with you, okay? You have the ability to feel them, to sense them, to listen to them, okay? And that's why you went into the mental health field. You know, am I crazy, or is this a dream? You know, that was a song title. I have a thing about speaking in song titles or lyrics, but you're very gifted, you're very insightful, and you, being an earth sign, being a Capricorn, you have that respect. You know, well, Capricorns are born queens, you rule. Okay, that's just the way it is. And so it's, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it in a respected profession where people aren't going to think I'm out to lunch and forget about left field, out of the ballpark. All right. And so, but right now you're embracing your spirituality, your gifts, especially your dream time. Keep a journal of your dreams, beautiful. Okay. Ooh la la, is it going to give you a story you want to tell, or maybe publish? Right? Capricorns always make money, all right? So you're going to monetize it. You're going to make that money. That's why I worship you guys. It's like, how do they do this? It's unbelievable. So congratulations on that, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
And why are you worried about your daughter and the pregnancy?
I wasn't.
Okay.
You know.
There's going to be either daughter, daughter-in-law, something to do with somebody